guys, Nary here from Drakewing Gamers, so if you know me on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you another Let's Play episode of Repeat, Philip's Path. So let's go ahead and jump right back into it, guys. Please sit back and enjoy for the next 18 minutes. Let me entertain you, and let's jump right in. Alarm changer up, and let's go. Okay. Alright. The school continues to walk through the city streets like a pack of disorganized pigeons. Teachers seem to be trying to get students' attention, but everyone's chatting too much to give a shit. Finally, Mrs. Corley somersaults onto a nearby fence and shouts that we're about to arrive at Bradley. What? And that we're required to participate in at least two team-building activities. Her announcement was immediately drowned out by applause. Wow, Mrs. Corliss is pretty nimble for someone her age. By the way, Adrian, how you feeling? You were as sick as a dog last night. I suddenly feel a rough slap on the back. Adrian, how you doing, kiddo?
Ah, morning, Adrian. Feeling better? Here, I got you coffee.
Thanks, Philip. You're the best mother hen. If you say so. Everyone suddenly yelps as I pull them all into one big group hug. Thanks so much for the presents last night, you guys. It was really sweet of you.
No, it's no biggie. It's great to see you up on your feet again.
Just stop getting sick, loser. Glad you liked them. Speaking of which, what kind of twat gives people socks? Hey, nothing's worse than getting cold feet when you're sick. Leave it to Owen to leave horrible gifts. I think they were pretty nice. Really? Neon orange socks? Oh, goodness, it's like every time I do a video I sneeze. What the fuck, allergies? And so every time Adrian puts them on, he'll think of me. Is this you admitting you have a foot fetish? Well, fetish or not, I like them. Thanks, Owen. Owen grins and puffs out his chest with pride, almost elbowing Philip in the face. He looks a bit dazed this morning, actually. Philip? Hello, Philip?
You
don't look so good. Are you getting sick too?
No, it's just that I didn't get much sleep last night. It happens pretty often, nothing to worry about.
Probably can't sleep with Owen snoring all night. Hey! Anyway, I cut in quickly before they can argue again. Interesting choice of flowers, Philip. I really like that shade of blue.
Oh, the forget-me-nots? I got them so everyone would remember you in case you died. Thanks, Philip.
Wow, that's fucked up. What the hell's wrong with you, Philip? The fresh air of the lakeside felt great after a night of feverish sleep. The view here is just beautiful. Who would have thought there'd be such a natural place like this in the big city? Oh. What was that just now?
What's wrong, Adrian? I swear I just felt a chill. It felt like those times I ran into you and that red-eyed girl.
Do you think there's another ghost here?
I don't sense any malice. It feels fairly weak, too. Probably just an abandoned wish still floating about.
Abandoned wish?
When people die or give up on their dreams, they leave their unfulfilled wishes behind. They usually just wander around aimlessly until they either fade away or become corrupted. This one feels like it's on the verge of disappearing, so it's no danger to you. There's nothing to worry about, Adrian. Just go on with your activities. So they just disappear? That sounds unfair. Wishes are made to be abandoned every day, Adrian. People are fickle. They want something one day and change their minds the next. If we spend our time worrying about every wish, we'd be wasting our lives away. But what about you, Echo? You're a wish too.
You don't need to worry about me.
But...
Adrian!
But what?
I've been yelling your name forever. You get your head out of the clouds, will you? We still need to decide what activity we should do. Activities, huh? It sounds kind of wretched. I've never been much of an athlete. Having a little splash in the lake sounds pretty fun, though.
Hey, Sissel, you feeling alright? You look a bit pale.
Sissel gave a startled jump before scoffing dismissively. Nothing's wrong. I just rather not get wet. Come on, man. Where's the fun in that? Let's just dive in and let loose. Ha! Can't wait to see Philip in his skimpy bathing suit. Wow, you'd think he'd be a bit more subtle than that. And you don't need to worry about drowning, Philip. I'll be ready to perform mouth-to-mouth and save you.
In that case, please let me drown in peace.
Well, how about kayak racing? It's something we can do in the lake, but it won't get us completely wet. It's a pretty good compromise. But...
Excellent! Looks like there's only room for 2 people per boat, though. Adrian, do you want to boat with...
Adrian is boating with me. Sissel's voice seemed to rise by an octave or two. It leaves me and you, Philip. Heh, looks like we'll be partners.
Sounds great. Anyway, let's go get changed.
Want to share a stall, Philip? We can do a bit of teammate bonding.
Hey, Owen, there's this wonderful thing called personal space. Have you heard of it?
Okay, I think I'm veering off into Lake and Miko voice territory with Philip. As Philip and Owen walk off towards the changing rooms with the rest of the students, I feel Sissel suddenly grab me and pull me aside. Adrian, I can't swim for shit. What am I gonna do? I can't just quit. I don't want to lose face in front of Owen, of all people. Oh, this is terrible.
Hey, there's nothing to worry about, Sissel. Nothing's going to go wrong. Even if you do fall in the water, you could just hang on to the kayak. Plus, we're all wearing life jackets anyway. And if anything happens, I can be the one to perform mouth to mouth.
Yeah, you'd probably be into that. Just stick close to me, okay?
Like Elmer's glue.
Food stuck in my teeth. Okay. Everyone settles into their kayak as the race is about to begin. Sissel's sitting in front of me, fidgeting with his life jacket. The kayaks are pretty cramped, so I can feel the warmth of his back pressing against my chest. I glance over and see Philip and Owen struggling into their own boat. Owen's a big guy and takes up most of the space. Philip's practically cradled between his legs. Owen looks pleased. Philip's wearing a strange smile. Well, Adrian, you ready?
Not really.
Well, aren't you reassuring? A whistle sounds in the distance.
Everyone get into position. May the best kayaker win, and please avoid ramming into each other like last year. Insurance rates are going up. Starting in 3, 2, 1, begin!
The sounds of frantic paddling and splashing sounds immediately surround us. I'm gonna lower the volume a little bit. Some boats immediately flip over while others veer off to random directions. One team forgot to untie their kayak from the dock and are paddling in place. Sissel and I are doing fairly well, paddling in sync. It turns out that kayaking really strains your arms, though. Hey, this actually isn't too bad. Whoa! Whoa! Suddenly the water around us lurches and Owen speeds by. His paddles were a blur against the water as he swings them wildly with his big-ass arms. Philip is resting his head against Owen's chest, fast asleep. Owen looks so proud. Is he at the finish line, losers? That little shit! Adrian, we have to win this! Paddle faster, we have to kick Owen's ass!
I've got the wimpiest arms in existence, though!
Determination! Just do it! Just do it! I half-heartedly paddle faster, but there's no way to catch up to Owen. It's like asking a bar of soap to fight a medieval dragon. It just ain't happening. Is the kayak supposed to rock around this much?
Water does feel a bit rougher here. You feeling okay, Sissel? If you want, we can double back.
No, we're gonna win this!
Doesn't it feel like the water's getting higher, though?
Just keep paddling, Adrian.
I thought you were afraid of water.
If I just pretend everything's not going to shit, it won't. Might never matter, okay? Uh-oh. Our kayak abruptly capsizes, throwing both of us spluttering into the water. Sissel immediately held on to me with an iron grip. Yep, alright. I guess they're going down together. I'm gonna die, aren't I? This is it! I'm gonna drown and get eaten by the fishes and turn into fish shit!
Shh, we're gonna be fine. This is why we wear life jackets. Now stop clinging to me like a baby koala and help me flip the kayak back upright.
It's not gonna do any good! There's a hole in the side of the boat! This thing ain't floating!
What?
Sure enough, there was a fish-sized rift in the kayak that slowly drank in the surrounding water. It's sinking faster than our chances of winning this race. Do you think the school will leave without us? We'll be stuck in the middle of the lake together until we rot and die! How romantic. Be serious, won't you?
How can I be serious with you spewing melodramatic angst every other minute?
I'm panicking, okay? Stop laughing at me, it's not funny! I stifle another giggle as I pet Sissel's head soothingly. Oh, look, someone's coming to rescue us. Sure enough, Philip and Owen's kayak was paddling its way towards us, with Owen looking particularly reluctant.
Adrian, Sissel, are you two alright?
Oh geez, you guys are useless without us. You're full of shit, Owen! Is that any way to treat someone who's coming to your rescue?
You were just saying how you wanted to leave them behind.
Well, that's in the past. I'm too kind-hearted to abandon these helpless ducklings.
Ducklings? Ignore him, Adrian. Here, take my hand. It might get a bit cramped here.
Oh, come on, Philip. We can't just let them on without some sort of payment. How about you two give each us a nice, hot
Ignore him!
I can throw him overboard if you want.
Please don't. He's the one doing most of the paddling.
What? Is that all I am to you, Philip? I thought we had so much together. Owen wails dramatically and wraps his arm around Philip's waist as he helps us onto the kayak.
So much except for the personal space, apparently.
Sissel and I were jammed tightly into the back of the kayak. I sat in the very back with Sissel cramped snugly between me and Owen. His warm back was pressed tightly against my chest and between my calves. The way the boat was rocking made Sissel's hips grind against my crotch rhythmically. Shit, I can almost feel myself getting hard. Adrian, what's poking me? Sorry about that. Don't worry about it. This was getting awkward. Luckily, Philip and Owen were too preoccupied with paddling to notice.
Well, it looks like we're too far behind in the race to actually win.
Don't be so pessimistic. I'm sure we can make it if I paddle through 100% and barrel through a few other teams.
The chances of that are as high as the chance of us actually kissing.
Is that a challenge? That settles it. We have to win. You two back there, put your back into it. I have to win my true love's kiss.
Hang on, I never actually promised.
Onward! Owen thrashes his paddle into the water wildly, thrusting the kayak forward at breakneck speed. The force of it practically throws Sissel into me, pressing us close together. Slow the fuck down! You'll kill us all! Ha! Wimp! Hurtling rapidly toward the shore, the kayak bashes into and throws several other teams aside. We almost flip over several times. As we approach shore, there was a loud whack as Owen accidentally elbows Philip in the face and throws him overboard. You dumbass! Owen dives headfirst into the water after Philip with a panicked shout. Philip, hold on!
Calm down, the water's like 2 feet deep here.
Listen, I'm really sorry, I didn't think...
You usually don't. Wait. You two hurry up and finish the race without us so I don't have to kiss him!
Aye, aye, Captain. Anything to piss off Owen. Wait, what? Don't... Without another word, Sissel and I grab the paddles and thrash our way to shore, leaving Owen behind in our wake.
Welcome back, gentlemen. Congratulations on winning this year's race with no casualties.
Didn't you just knock several teams over? Or, I guess aside is what they meant? Wait, what do you mean no casualties? Their kayak is literally at the bottom of the lake. That was the most dramatic experience of my life. Adrian, why did you make me do this? I think it went fairly well, actually. Fucking twat. I'm gonna need therapy after this.
But, did you die?
Sissel groans and punches me on the shoulder. Behind us, Philip was wading his way out of the water with Owen following closely behind. Oh hey, you're alive! Thanks to you two.
Thanks to you two. Now I don't have to kiss Owen. I owe you both big time.
I figured you'd be dying to kiss me, Philip.
Of course.
Really?
Yeah, I'd rather die first.
You really know how to kill a guy's self-esteem.
You're welcome.
What a group. That kayaking experience was a shipwreck waiting to happen, and I'm glad things worked out in the end. Mrs. Corliss allowed everyone a quick break before announcing that the second session of activities was about to begin.
More activities already? Please, no more.
I'm wondering if the voice I'm doing for Sissel is what you guys had in mind. Please, no more. I can't afford the therapy. I need to recover from this shit. What's the point of doing all this anyway? What does this even have to do with school? Mrs. Corliss gave Sissel a sad nod and patted him on the shoulder.
I completely agree with you, Mr. Sissel. Your time is much better spent in the classroom. Unfortunately, the school board deemed that group activities like this would help the student body get along. I'm pretty sure half the kayaking teams tried to kill each other.
Mrs. Corliss actually snorted in amusement.
I never said the school board was right. I don't make the rules, though, so everyone will have to play along in these mandatory fun sessions whether they like it or not. Mandatory fun?
Well, we might as well make the most of it. We could all use some fresh air anyway.
It's not like we don't have indoor air indoors.
Anyway, what other activities do you have planned for us? Mrs. Corliss dug through her clipboard with a sigh.
It seemed like you folks have the option to either go for a swim or play several rounds of volleyball. I'm sure you'll find both activities to be equally beneficial to your education.
Her voice was dripping with heavy sarcasm. I guess the great outdoors isn't exactly her thing. At least we have something in common. Well, time to decide what to do with the rest of our time. Let's play some volleyball. Next one we'll go swimming. I'm not exactly a sports guy, but a few rounds of volleyball sounds simple enough. Plus, Sissel looks like he's going to die if he gets wet again. Sissel beamed at me just like I told him Christmas came early. I yelped as he swings an arm around over my shoulders into a grateful half hug. I guess he was too tired for full hugs. Adrian, you're a true lifesaver! Ha, if you say so. Oh, Sissel liked that. We made our way towards the volleyball net, which was situated in a particularly sandy area alongside the lake. Owen jumps into the sand with his usual bombastic excitement. Alright, let's get this show on the road. I'd say we make this a 2v2 game.
Great, I'll team.
Owen suddenly pulls Philip close to his chest with a wink. I call being on Philip's team.
Yay! Yay!
Looks like we'll be teaming up again. You ready for this?
Absolutely not. Does it look like I'm a sports kind of guy?
Come on, Adrian, show a little more spunk. We can't just let Owen win. Thistle's eyes were shining with competitive determination as he pointed a daring finger at Owen, who was on the other side of the volleyball net. Don't expect this to go easy on you.
Don't expect me to do anything useful.
Hey, don't sweat it, Adrian. You might be useless at sports, but I'll pick up the slack.
Thanks.
At least Philip doesn't look too athletic either. We might actually stand a chance.
Heh. If you want to think that way, then go ahead. I'll be showing you no mercy.
Gulp. Looks like Philip's got a competitive side, too. It's kind of hard to be intimidated by the shortest guy around, though. Well, looks like I'll be serving the ball first. Here goes nothing. I tossed the ball straight into the air, with perfect form as I leapt up and bah! The ball spiked straight into the net. Everyone's pitiful stares speared me through the heart. This fucking music! I dropped to my knees and hanged my head in shame. Sissel pats my head awkwardly. That was a shit serve, man.
Aren't you supposed to be comforting me?
Sugarcoating it ain't gonna fix your bad aim, Adrian.
Ow, such brutal honesty.
Owen laughs from the other side of the net as he tosses the ball into the air. Was he even serving now? How does volleyball even work? Huh, better luck next time, kiddo. He hit the ball with a resounding bang! Damn! Before I knew what was happening, the ball rockets across the court and smacks Sissel over the head. Aww. The lights went out and he lands on top of me, accidentally straddling my hips as his face falls dangerously close to my own. Gulp. I could feel his warm breath against my cheek. If I just lean a little bit closer. Owen, you jackass! Well, watch where you're hitting that thing! Sissel immediately sits up and away from my face. A small whine of disappointment grumbles from my throat, but thankfully he doesn't seem to notice. As he continued to spew colorful language towards the other side of the net, I shiver as I feel Sissel accidentally grind against my crotch. You alright, Adrian, there? You right there, Adrian? Huh? Whoops, I guess I accidentally began grinding back. Both of our faces are equally beet red as we scrambled back onto our feet, totally avoiding each other's eyes. You alright, Adrian? I'm fine! My voice was an octave higher than I intended. I'm fine! Oh my god, this music. As the volleyball match went on, Sissel and I found ourselves in a frequent tangle of limbs. I'm gonna pause it right here. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. A bunch of silly mishaps in this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, leave a super thanks or a tip if you can. It always helps. Until the next video, I love you all. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!